Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. As you can see by my little paint job and by this little fella here, in the meantime I got the Cruising Louisiana DLC event done. And with that out of the way, I'm here in Lafayette, in Louisiana still, and have this truck full of insulation panels. And we will go to Oklahoma to, I think it was pronounced Idabel. And we have, well, not that long of a trek before us. It's 6.5 hours in game, so not too long but not too short as well. Oops. Should have waited a little more, but it is okay. Yeah, so I was busy. Busy with self-inflicted problems. So I wanted to work on my SimHub problem, and I did. I'm googled so much and tried so many things and was hoping to find the one thing that might work, and step by step I got closer to some kind of solution. And in between I was making so many attempts at different ways to get it to work that I thought, let's set up DOS anew to get a clean slate, so to prevent that anything I have done before might maybe interfere with what I want to do next. So I tried that first, and at first I got thinking, let's try KGOS, which many people said is so great for gaming. So I installed KGOS. However, it didn't work well for me. I had so many crashes. In the first hour I was trying to set up everything, not even game related, just the basic stuff, get the programs, the software I need, and keep right. Yeah. And then exit right. And because it crashed so hard and so often on me, I thought I don't want to play this game for longer. So basically I went back to what I used before, Endeavor OS, because that worked well, had no big trouble. I mean, SimHub withheld, but yeah. So basically I went back to the point 0, set everything up again, and I actually got SimHub to work, which was great. However, the problems didn't stop there. Now I got SimHub to work, but I got the problem that the little nice dashboard I bought for my truck set uses specific displays connected via USB, and for some reason I couldn't figure out SimHub didn't recognize these displays, which made all the trouble I went through meaningless. So the next step I had to take or thought about taking was getting dual boot for Windows and just move the truck sim stuff over there and still keep the Endeavor OS as my daily driver. So there was the next problem. How do I go to it? Do I try to make a partition run and fiddle with the bootloader and everything? And then I remembered, hey, I have an old Intel NUC around and it already should have Windows 11 Home on there because I used it a few months back for updating the firmware on all my MOZA equipment, because the box flat application for Linux can emulate everything except the firmware stuff. So I just took out my Intel NUC SSD, which is a tiny 500 gigabyte SSD, and put it into my gaming PC. So I didn't even have to go through all the hassle of installing Windows again, and only had to try all the stuff with SimHub, OpenTrack, and MOZA Pithouse. So here I am on my first tour on my Windows setup. I had a few test recordings done before this and they seemed very workable, so I hope this actual recording will be the same, but we will see. Yeah, I set everything up like before. I have OpenTrack for the head tracking. I got the project Next Generation graphic mods and shaders installed. And other than that, basically everything is the same as before. So hopefully from this point on I can keep posting at my usual schedule, and yeah, let's hope for the best. Yeah, but these nice panels through on the wheelbase are very great. sometimes even if you have a little bit bigger display, it's hard to read the speed and engine RPM. So I have those on my dashboard now, as well as trip information, origin, destination, weight, cargo description, and that's only the original templates that came with it, and I still can go on and do a little bit of editing to make them to what I want them to be, which is also nice. Oops. Yeah, especially I kinda like that you can get the in-game trip time, and they show a real-time trip time, which is very interesting, so I can approximately see how long each trip will take in real time. So it's a little bit easier than to keep everything in my head. Also speed limit and gasoline, everything one should need is displayed. And if something is missing, I can still edit it in if I am so inclined to do. For now, I'll keep the original stuff and just enjoy it as it is. And I also set up OBS, and hopefully it's recording as I intended to do. If not, maybe the next few videos will have not the sound I'd like it to have, but we will see how it works out. And as I said, in the test recording it sounded good to me, but I don't know how it will be after editing and everything.
Keep left.
Yeah, but especially the trying stuff on getting SimHub to run in Linux took much time and much frustration, but also
And then exit right.
each little win was kind of satisfying, even if the final conclusion was to give up for now and take the easy way out. But I will check back in from time to time to see if things changed and the state of gaming on Linux went from
Keep left.
from starting with the Steam Deck into very good direction. and that's what I'm hoping on. So maybe it will be possible to ditch Windows again in the future. But I'm really glad to be able to go trucking again.
Keep right.
And it's
And then exit
nice to be back.
Exit right. Turn right.
Lately my right thumb is pretty worn out. I think I have inflammation in the
Keep right. And then turn right.
sinew, I think it was. The sinew of the
Turn right.
thumb muscle. Playing too many games and swiping too much on my smartphone, reading comics, and now depending on what movements I make, it hurts pretty much. And I felt it got worse over the last week. I'm trying to lessen the usage of my thumb, like not reading comics in the train and free time anymore, or doing the grandparent style, holding the phone with one hand and wiping with the index finger of the right hand or something, just to try not to use the thumb too much. But yeah, it's only working marginally. I probably should really take back on
Left.
gaming and smartphone in general, but what's left if I can't play games anymore? I mean, I could go trucking, which isn't that hard on the thumb, I guess. But I still have other games to play as well. Let's see, maybe if worse comes to worst, I have to go to the doctor and get some stuff maybe, but I'd prefer not to for
Keep
now.
left.
At the moment, as long as it's nothing inflicting too much pain, so it's getting in the way of my job, it's okay. But I mean, I work with my hands mostly, so hopefully for now it's all okay. I still can do my stuff without any problems. So I'll just see how things develop from here on out.
Keep left.
But yeah, when this stuff started, I felt like age is making itself recognizable. I'm, yeah, short before my 40s now, so everything goes a little bit harder on the body than a few years ago. But I never would have expected to get something like this already.
And then exit right.
But if I look back, yeah, the way I use my smartphone and play games, it's, yeah, not that surprising that the muscles and sinews and
turn right.
get a little bit messed up over time. I was always surprised when my mother went about having her hands hurt from sitting on the computer and moving the mouse around too much. But now I think I get what the problem is.
Go straight on. Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
And we are almost there. Oklahoma, Idabel. And someone can get his or her house done.
Go straight on.
And get it nice and cozy. Since I heard there is or was some kind of ice or snowstorm. The weather ice, not the Gestapo ice. But I only heard it from some YouTubers I watch that they had kind of a big thing coming, and yeah, people had to go out and take precautions, get enough food and stuff. So me bringing some insulation might help. Although my in-game weather doesn't really represent how it is. And I'm not sure if it's Oklahoma or somewhere else. So, yeah. Somewhere might
Get
be
ready to turn right.
in trouble. Somewhere might be not. And the bigger problem is,
Turn right.
will I be able to get my delivery into the parking space? And I think I will
Here
be
we
able
are,
to do it.
safe and sound.
However, again, lately I just get these easy spots, and I'm not sure why I set the I'm hanging on the gate, right? I set the parking stuff to random, so I think it's a little bit more realistic to not get always the hard parking, but also not always the easy ones. But for some reason I will be, or I only got the easy stuff lately. I have no idea what's wrong, but my guess is the game recognized the pattern of me being absolutely bad at parking in the difficult spots. So maybe SCSoft decided easy parking spots for me. Okay. And we got an excellent rating. And I thank you for watching and hope you liked it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe to my channel, and hopefully we'll meet each other again for another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye!